thing we wanted to talk about with Rocky Mountain National Park was the way they're handling the COVID-19 situation here. You need a reservation to get in. So what the reservation does, you reserve
a timed reservation.
You reserve a time slot, a 2-hour time slot. So say you reserve 8 o'clock in the morning, you have 2 hours to enter the park with that reservation. So you have from 8 to 10 a.m. to get in the park. Once you're in the park, you can come and go as you please that day, but you need to be there within that 2 hours or else you cannot get in.
You can get in.
Well, with the reservation, during the 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. time frame, you cannot get in the park without a reservation right now.
Without a timed reservation, which is done on Recreation.gov, not through the National Park website. But then to get in the park, you can come in anytime outside of those time frames, and you can do it for free, or you can, even if you had your...
You need a park pass.
Park pass.
The National Park Pass. So as long as you come in before 6 a.m., there's nobody there. There's nobody to stop you. And if you come in after 5 p.m., all they want to see is your park pass, and then you can come in at no extra charge. So
that's how we did it.
Yeah.
We did not pay anything extra except for our park pass. That was our way to get around it. We didn't mind getting up early, going in and staying in pretty much all day, and it didn't bother us one bit. So, and then if we did go ahead and leave the park, we would just go back in after 5 and sit and watch wildlife on our end of the park, and just stay on this side. So
we just wanted to give you a heads up. If you do plan on coming this year, to understand the situation, you cannot come here and get a reservation for a time reservation that day. You have to do it before you get here.
Yeah, and the other twist to it, which they don't explain this on the website, and we kind of learned this through just kind of talking to the park rangers, was that if you decide the day of that you're coming in, you cannot buy a timed entry. You have to do it at least 24 hours to 48 hours before. So it's best just to, if you're gonna get it, get it. You can always ask for a refund. They keep $2 of it, but it's $25 plus $2. You'll get your $25 back, but you won't get your $2 back. So the worst thing you're out is $2. So you could reserve it and then just cancel it. I don't know the window of canceling. I don't know if it's the day of. We didn't learn that side. The other side of COVID here in the States, in Colorado, is we learned that you pretty much any building you go into, you have to wear a mask.
Any building.
But we go into places and it's different. You go into a restaurant, you have to wear a mask, but then once you sit,
once you're seated,
you can take it off.
You can take your mask off.
But we've been into some places, it's like you see some people without it, so, and nobody's saying anything. So
just be aware. It's not like we're against it.
You don't have to wear it on the trail.
Right. Although there were plenty of people.
There were people wearing them
on the trail.
Yeah. And but you don't have to do that either. So at least it kind of gives you a little bit more of like, okay, I can travel with a little bit more, being a little bit more comfortable with the setting of like, okay, what to expect.
Just bring a buff or a mask so that you have them, because you will need them if you're doing anything outside of the park. Going to town, going to a store, going out to dinner, breakfast, anything like that, you will need them.
Yeah, and like when we did the hot springs, which was unique, the building that we had to go into to pay to get in, we had to wear it in that building, but then when we got in the pool, because it was outside, we didn't have to wear a mask. So that was a different circumstance.
Very odd.
Guess, but I'm glad they didn't make us wear it, because that would have been uncomfortable being in that heat and then having a mask on top of that. So
But yeah, this was more of a PSA to, if you are planning on coming here, at least understand the rules and how it works with the reservation system that they have in place. But other than that, it's still worth your drive and your time.
All right.
All right.
See you next time.